So welcome to this introductory video on G06 Transcriptomics on RNA-seq. Remember that we'll have the labs on Tuesday and Thursday, and you have time to watch these videos in advance. You have time to watch the other videos, including the demonstration videos, in between the two labs, and time to look at them afterwards. Note that there's numerous resources, especially on the theory behind RNA-seq, which is very important. There's an excellent Hitchhiker's Guide to Gene Expression Analysis from 2018 or so, and that looks at all aspects of RNA-seq data. Is very detailed and very, very useful, I think. There's another more recent paper on sources of false positives in popular tools, and particularly why we're going to outline why we don't use IJOR nor RNA-seq, DE-seq2. There's another paper on lemma and how that linear modeling approach to looking at our RNA-seq expression variation between different groups when we're trying to test for changes is an effective approach. There's also a paper on the whole Callisto sleuth pipeline as well, and the backgrounds behind that area included pseudo-alignment. There's another paper that whose data that we're using. It's more for the data source that we're using and not really an example of what we should be doing. There's another link on designing RNA-seq experiments. There's one on sample sizes and related to power for RNA-seq experiments, and then also another link on experimental planning for RNA-seq analysis. In terms of the more practical aspects, various resources here on Callisto, including the manual for the source website and an example tutorial on how to use it. There's another guidebook on linking or different types of RNA-seq data to make them into manageable inputs that are comparable to each other in terms of the TSV-Valve style data with TPMs listed and all that. There's a user guide on lemma, which is very detailed again. There's another bioconductor guide on using Callisto data, importing it for TX import. And then we got also a guidebook on HT-seq, which we don't talk about in this particular book due to lack of time, but it's also a useful tool. So our general goals in this course are to look at gene activity levels and gene activity data and analyze that with our studio, to consider the RNA-seq algorithms that exist and different approaches that we can take to this as well, and different approaches for gene expression analysis. So what we want to do ultimately is quantify the different isoforms that are present in RNA-seq data and their abundances. And we also want to test for changes in gene activity in the context of our experiment. So that concludes this video. Please see the next video for more information on the backgrounds behind RNA-seq.